production value. I mean, the flow is unbelievable, dude.
True.
The talent is unmistakable. That is incredible, but there is a deeper connection there. For young rappers out there, I think you set an incredible example. What has been that key to success for you? What's kept you going on, man?
I think people which are very close to me, my family, people that support me, Ata Kitolo, you know. Actually, everybody that has been supporting Kim from day one, you know. It's the key to everything because of, at some point you get to a point where it's like you don't trust yourself and all of that, and then you get broken because of, you get a lot of no's. You know, so I think that the most biggest thing is the no that kills the self-esteem. So basically, you need to surround yourself with people that understand your worth and always try to take you up.
But we understand your worth this morning. It was unbelievable. King on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You can let us know on our Espresso Morning Show Facebook page what you thought of that performance. Amalundi.
Well, Neo Pule, aka King, hails from Soweto. Growing up, he was inspired by legends of Kwaito, including Zola, Brown Dash, Mendoza, and Mdu. In between all of that, pursuing his love for Pansula dancing, he led a crew called Lingo 7 in his younger years. Now, his love for music expanded, eventually embracing the hip-hop genre too. And over the years, his music has evolved. He's worked with top SA artists such as Black Les and Pitch Black Afro to date. His most recent album, called N30, was released last year, and it saw, well, rather this year, and it saw King working with different artists and producers. Stress is his latest single, and he is set to perform a little later on. Well, joining me in studio is hip-hop artist King. Good morning. Thank you for joining us so bright and early.
Good morning.
King, the journey that you've embarked on since your younger days, you're a Pansula dancer, you led a crew.
It's been a journey.
Now you're a hip-hop artist. I mean, what has that journey been like for you?
Look, it's been up and down, you know what I mean? It's been bad, it's been good, but it's a lot of experience. But watching some of things that you do in your bedroom come to this platform, you know, there's no greater feeling one can ever receive, you know what I mean? So it's one of the most amazing things, I could say, besides the negative effects of it and all of that. It's the most amazing feeling ever to just get results from everything that you just do from nothing, you know, to this.
Well, I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and
Fairly
obviously
enough.
you're an artist birthing something. What is that thing that you encompass that sets you apart perhaps from other artists out there today in South Africa?
It's the stories which are left untold, actually, you know, from stories that come from Soweto, stories that people forgot how to embrace them, you know. Even when you look at the music industry right now, whatever that it is, you know, it's all about popping champagnes and driving nice cars and all of that. But there's still social problems that we have, such as, you know, the track speaks about it, you know, stress. It's something that we commonly live with by the day. No matter how much money or no matter what life, how good it is, but if you're telling me you don't have a level of stress, and it's different types of situation in households, you know what I mean? So that's basically the story behind it. That's what differentiates me from, I'm not trying to be political and all of that, but I'm just trying to basically, it's like I'm a journalist from the streets.
Well, art reflects society,
Yes.
and so your music perhaps becomes a mirror
That's
for
what
some
I
of
do.
those social ills that do exist.
True.
In your opinion to date, I mean, hailing from Soweto, what are some of those social ills you've noticed that help your music to resonate with people from the area and South Africa at large?
Literally, you know, it's always a good thing when you find young kids singing your song and singing the problems which you want older people to relate to. You know what I mean, at the end of the day. And that really takes you to a part where it's like you say, oh, so it means what I'm doing, people can hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what becomes the drive and the force behind it, you understand? And motivating young kids has always been basically the most important part, you know? So we could lose a culture through not motivating them enough. Yeah, so that's how basically I look at it.
And in terms of your distribution deals, or as an artist, are you
Yes.
signed to a label? Are you independent? What's the biz of music process like for
Funny
you?
enough, basically I have a company which I work with. It's called the Art Cartel. And I also basically own a company called Andreo Entertainment, you know what I mean? So that is basically growing into that. And independence now is becoming such, not a thing, but it's becoming a position where you freely do what you want and how you want to do it. You know, it's the hardest thing to ever basically be independent, but it's like leaving home and getting to a perspective of manning up for yourself, and basically you know that I have to pay rent, I have to do this, and so independency, basically, that's what's awesome about it. Nobody tells you can't release the song, you have to wait first, you don't have enough of this and all of it. You do what you want, you understand, even if it's hard, but at the end of the day, the results to it are fruitless, you know what I mean? They're fruitful to such a point.
So this album that you released, N30,
yes,
what was the theme, what was the message that you hope to invoke this time round?
Actually, N30 is my actual name, N-E-O. I just flipped the, you understand, and then I just flipped the 3. So it's basically, if we were to say, what does it mean? It means it's gift. You know what I mean? So the album basically is saying, that if you listen to it, it's got different types of gifts inside it, in a sense. So I'm talented, it's multi-talented in such a way. You sing, you rap, I even produced half of the beats on it and all of that, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It was a catalog when I was doing it to say, this is what I can offer. It wasn't basically about, this album is about my journey and all that, no. It was basically saying, my music talents, basically, you can expect this. So there's more to come, you understand? Like,
okay, well, a gift is meant to be shared, and you are in studio. You've promised a performance straight a little later on. Yeah, well, thank you very much for joining us, and looking forward to that performance. All the best with your future endeavors as well.
Thanks very much.